This is an introduction to using the graphing calculator on Desmos. After you've created your account, you will have a coordinate plane that opens up. And this is the area on the right here that I'm moving around. This is the coordinate plane. The x-axis runs horizontally, left and right. The y-axis runs up and down vertically. Over here on the left, these are the areas where we are going to be writing our equations. But before we get to that, you can see that our graph right now is untitled. So we're going to click on that. And for our purposes, this is our yin-yang graph that we're creating. And so now you'll see that it has that title right there. When you click on these three lines over here, you will find that yin-yang is the topmost graph that you have. I have quite a few other graphs here. Any other ones that you have created will be listed down below. So if you need to access them at a later time, they'll be there for you. This is also where you go to get a new blank graph if you're going to start a new graph using Desmos. So I'm just going to click over here and click out of that. Across the top on the far right, you can see Desmos is recognizing that this is me. And over here to the right is where you will click to share your graph with me. Now there's several different things you can do. You can copy the web address and you can send me that web address, but I'm going to prefer that you export your image. And so when you export it, you're going to click there and you're going to have a choice of line thickness. Right now we don't have any lines on our graph, but I prefer if you choose medium or thick because it makes it, you can even see right here, it just makes it more defined. Thick makes it even more so. And then you would download and you would go to your downloads folder and then you would find it and send it to me. So just a couple of things here to go through so you can see what happens. One of the simplest graphs that you can make on Desmos is a line where we say that y is equal to x. And what that means is when creating a coordinate pair, if we make x1 and y1, we go up 1 on our y-axis and over 1 on our x-axis, and the point would be right here. And you can see when I click there, I can move my mouse around a little bit. It's even going to give me partials, but that would be the point 1, 1. Also notice down here on your x-axis that they're going by halves because here is 0 and here is 2. And this place right here would be 1. So the coordinate pair 1 for x and 1 for y would meet right here, and that's where the dot would be. Then you can see where 2, 2 would intersect. It would be right here. And if you click, you can see that there it shows you the point 2, 2. So you can also just click and drag along this line and it will tell you any point along the line. Over here are some important things. This is where you can zoom in with your graph. And now you can see that here's my origin, and over here to the right, this is 1. And you can see that I have a point at 1, 1. So they've changed the increments here. But if you want to go back always to the one that you had, you can just click on the home button. If you have a mouse that scrolls, you can also zoom in by scrolling on your mouse. And again, I can get back to home by doing that. We're going to leave the tools for a different time. When I want to put a new equation, so I'm coming back over here to equations, when I want to put a new equation in,